Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.
I feel like I'm from UK, you know.
See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Tallawah TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Ocean of the Messenger, and you're watching Tallawah TV with the host and best. Davis, take it away.
Rate.
He's behind you.
This will be your first opportunity at
Good evening. Reggae Boyz France.
We're just, you know that we're just gonna play the first game tomorrow in the tournament. So it's a long way until there is a silverware. So let's keep our focus on the first match tomorrow. I'm really happy with the players. I'm really happy with the preparation. We've had the players maybe all together for 2 days. It's not much, but we had preparation prior with some of the squad. So I'm looking forward to playing this tournament. I've never, like you said, never played in it before. Bobby has played in it, so he might explain to me a little how it is to play in the Gold Cup. But I think it's really premature to be talking about anything at the later stages. Now it's the first and opening game of the match, and we are looking forward to that one.
ESPN. I wanted to ask a little bit about that. You mentioned the preparation with your full squad. I know you wanted to have some of those guys in Austria. They weren't able to be there. What have you and your coaching staff done to make sure the integration is going smoothly? What have you seen out of your group in the days that you've had to prepare against the reigning champion of this tournament?
No, we've tried to do the best we can with what we have. That is, we look positively on what we could have done and could do with the players we had. So at least some of them have had a good preparation. It's important when you have players coming from breaks. Some of players like Bobby finish their season, a long season normally, so they need time off, but then we need to slowly integrate them into playing again. But these are professional players, so they have been taking care of themselves wherever they have been, so we are not that worried about. But in regards to the preparation, like I said, we have been, of course, working with the players that were there, so we will have depth in our squad better than if we would all have started 3 days ago. So that is really a positive. Going into a tournament football, we need depth in the squad, so that will hopefully benefit us in the long run at least. And then there were some players that we know and have been with us in the squad. Most of these players, like Bobby, have been with us before, so they know what our emphasis is, what our philosophy is, our way of playing. So it's a quick one. We have methods that we use to, they will probably remember the last meeting because we have it computerized. So.
Bobby John Strong from Fox Sports. There's never been any doubt about the talent that Jamaica has and the quality players you have. What does it take, you feel like, to reach that next level, to get back to? We've seen Jamaica make the final of this tournament, and what has Heimir and his staff done to try to push Jamaica forward, kind of back to where we've seen this country before?
I think first and foremost is having a consistency of having the same squad and the players playing together for a long period of time. And I think we're getting to that stage now of obviously being in each other's company. We've all bought into the manager's philosophy and what he wants to do. So we're building slowly, and hopefully we're taking it game by game and trying to improve, and hopefully we can achieve something, and we're obviously taking it step by step. But no, we definitely bought into what the manager wants to do, and we're looking forward to the tournament.
Paul Tenorio from The Athletic. On that same note, you talk about this group having been together a little bit. What's that process been like of integrating the guys who have come into the program, whether it was in qualifying or now later in the process of trying to create the camaraderie within the team and the understanding, not just on what you want to do tactically, but just kind of as a group behind the scenes or off the field?
It's not been too bad. To be fair, it's not been a lot of new players that's come in bulk. It's maybe been one or two. So the rest of the players have found it easy to integrate them, help them settle in quickly, get up to scratch with what the manager wants. And everyone's fell into place and is looking forward to it. And I just want to build on what we've created already. And hopefully we can do something special.
This question for both of you. Andre Blake is a name that we obviously know well here. In your opinion, what makes him so special, such a great teammate, such a great player? What stands out to you about playing with him?
He's a leader. He's obviously been there since the first day I came into the Jamaica squad. And he's been cool with me and cool with a lot of other players. He really lets you know what the culture is about and how we do things. He sets it straight and everyone falls into place and understands. He has a lot of experience on an international level. And he does big things over here in America. So we're proud of what he's doing. And like I said, he's a leader for us and we look up to him.
Yeah, I think if I can add anything to this is that I think it is his fifth Gold Cup finals. So there's a little bit of experience there for him to teach us that don't have much experience in it. So that is really a big thing. And I agree with everything Bobby was saying about him. So,
thank you.
We have a question in Zoom. So Daniel Weller, can you make it?
Hi, afternoon, Coach. Afternoon, Bobby. Daniel Wheeler from the Gleaner. Can you just give us an answer about Damari Gray's addition into the squad? How has he been looking? And do you feel that he has made enough an impression enough to start tomorrow? And as well as another two-part question, the last one, either you can answer. What do you think is going to make the difference going up against a USA team that reshuffled from the Nations League? What do you think that you're going to have to do well to make sure that you have the best advantage possible? Thank you.
Start with Damari. I think we have been looking at him for a long time. It's been a lot of talks, I think, for some years. He will join Jamaica finally, and luckily for us, that step was completed now. He's a good player. He is I think he has all the attributes that we want in our identity. He's fast. He's skillful player, good dribbler, and most of all, he's a goal scorer. So I think he fits in to what we want, and we are happy that he is with us. If he will start tomorrow or not, of course I will not say that here. I leave it to you to guess. You want to add something on Damari? You know him from the league?
It's nice to have Damari in. It feels strange because a lot of the players over in England obviously know him. So him coming into the setup, it feels like he's been in there for a long time already. So he's set in quick, and we can't wait for him to get in and running. He's a good player, and he's going to add quality to our team. So we're excited to see him.
Regarding the question about what do we need to do different? What is the difference playing now against US? They are coming, first and foremost, they are coming in as Nations League champions. They are playing at home, all the matches now in the Gold Cup, so that's an advantage to them. I don't think their philosophy of playing will change in these few days, even though the squad is a little bit different from the Nations League. They will play aggressive 4-3-3, impressive in the World Cup, impressive in the Nations League. So we know what we will be facing, really young, energetic, mobile team that will try to go high on the pitch and kind of suffocate us in the build-up. So we have to be ready for that, and I think we are. Their advantage as well, they have all their players now in mid-season, so they are fit. The fitness level is always high, but I think at this stage they're they are probably the fittest team because it's all MLS players or mostly MLS players that are in season. So yeah, we will have to be ready from minute one because they will come at us with players in good shape and good fitness, wanting to show themselves for the future of and get into the future of national team of US.
Okay, Jason Hall, please, can you make your question? Okay, Manuel Medina, can you make your question? Okay, Kerry James, that's ready to make your question?
You just have to have one ready, question ready all the time.
That's okay. No, do you have a question here?
Let me introduce myself this time. Robert Williams from IRA from Jamaica. Coach, a talented Jamaica squad put together for the tournament. The opening game tomorrow with this talented group that you have must be challenging for you to select your starting team. How difficult or how easy will it be for you to make those decisions?
Well, we are thinking not only about this game. There are some maybe light injury worries, so we have to be careful who we select. It's hopefully a long tournament for us, so we cannot risk everything in the first game. But I think we are happy with the players' fitness. So it's a good thing that you have a lot of good players to select from. Of course, some of them will be unhappy when we announce the squad, but I would be unhappy with players that would be happy not to be in the starting lineup. So no, it's a good thing to have a strong squad and players fighting. And like I said before, it's a long tournament, so we need depth and we need players who can come in and change games, etc. And I think we are getting there to have players on that level.
Bobby, you mentioned earlier that the players are all bought into the manager's idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What is the manager and the coaching staff doing that kind of makes you guys say, yeah, we believe in these guys?
I think it's the way they want to play. They believe in us. They see the talent we have, and they think we can do big things. So we understand what they want, and we understand it's a togetherness, a team effort that will ultimately give us a great chance of doing something big. And the manager from early, we've had many conversations before, and we want to go for it. We want to play the best we can play. We want to be the best we can be. And being together will ultimately help that be the goal.
Unfair question, sitting next to the coach. Really unfair question. Yeah, it's a leading question.
Okay, the last question is for Jay Taylor. Can you make your question? Okay, you have one.
For the benefit of those of us here in the U.S., sort of go big picture, Heimir, what attracted you to take this Jamaica job? What have the experiences been like? And I am fascinated, for someone that has major international tournament experience, we're very proud of what the Gold Cup represents to this region. What do you expect over the next few weeks?
No, normally I am a realistic optimist, and I know Jamaica has a lot of talented players. In the past, the problem has been to make a good team out of good individuals. That has been the problem, and I think nobody is hiding behind that fact that Jamaica normally have had really good individuals. I've managed in my career to make teams, underdog teams, perform pretty well. So I have something that they were interested in talking to me, and I saw an opportunity to do something football-wise for a country that haven't, for example, made it to the World Cup for a long time. So that is kind of the long-term project, is to get Jamaica into the World Cup. But this is a good opportunity for us to just see where we stand at this moment. I know we will improve during this tournament. We will improve, and after the tournament, we will keep on improving. But I think we have quality to fight to go far in this tournament already. But yeah, that was my opportunity to try to use some of the things I've been using to build a team with these really incredible, talented individuals.
Jay Taylor, you can make your question in Zoom, please.
Good afternoon, Coach. Jay Taylor here, Sports Prophecy TV, there's a lot of excitement and uproar surrounding the new front three for Jamaica. Is this a lot of added pressure, and would you rather go into the tournament as an underdog or as a favorite?
And now I don't know what front three are you selecting my team. No, we are not thinking about or talking about what others think about us. We focus on us, and we put pressure on us. So it's nothing outside that will affect what we are doing. But of course, it's I would say it's an honor that a team that has never won the Gold Cup is predicted doing good. So I just think of it as an honor to the players, as a respect to the players. Even talking about tomorrow playing against the Nations League winners, the team that is ranked the highest in the Concacaf region, and trying to put some pressure on us. If you want to do that, we can take that. It's no problem. You're bothered with that?
No.
Manuel Medina, you can make your question.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we are okay. We can make this question. So this is Manuel Medina from TV Sports for the coach. We just talked to Reggae Boyz, and one of the things he said is that this is the best Jamaican team that can field players right now. You know, this is the strongest he can see. Do you agree with this? Is this the strongest squad you can have, or I don't know, did you miss some players who couldn't make it because of injuries or anything like that? What do you think about this? Thank you.
Strange question. Of course, I selected the best squad I could. So I think only at the moment Ethan Pinnock has not been with the squad for personal reasons. Hopefully he will have a chance to come later in the tournament and join us. But he is the only one that is not here. Otherwise, I think we made a good choice. If everybody thinks we are favorites, then I probably have picked a good squad.
Jason Hall, you can make your question.
Yes, thank you. Good evening, Coach Hallgrímsson and Bobby. I have two questions, one for Bobby. Bobby, firstly, just really curious to get your initial thoughts after training with our Jamaican wonder kid, Dejan Richard. What do you see in him, and do you think his future is bright as we do?
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen him. First of all, he's a good lad. He's a good person, which is very, very crucial. And also, he's a good player. Obviously, he's got a lot to learn. But if he's willing to take on board and learn from coaches and learn from his peers, then he's got a bright future, definitely. So, yeah, he's a good player and also a good person.
Thank you, Bobby. And Coach, for you, after the games in Austria, I heard you mention that you were a bit concerned with the nature of some of the goals we conceded, particularly them coming after our attacking actions not bearing any fruit. I was just wondering, as far as the balance from attack to defense, is that something that you have been emphasizing?
just had to pause the press conference. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Good evening, good morning, possibly good morning. Maybe it's a good afternoon. All depends on where you're based in the world. And tonight we're giving you guys a live stream, live watch along of the USA men's national team taking on the Reggae Boyz in match day 1 of the Concacaf Gold Cup. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. If there's any background noise, then let me know and I'll get that sorted for you all. But hopefully audio is sounding well. I had to do a quick little pause because I think there's a few confusions with regards to the kickoff time. All right, so work with me, guys. My time is currently 2:33. Kickoff time should be 3 a.m. Jamaica time. I am 6 hours ahead of you guys. So I would say we have a little under 30 minutes to go until kickoff, unless there's something strange going on that I don't know about. But according to Google, the kickoff time is under 30 minutes to go. So let me know, guys, if I've got that completely wrong. Hopefully I'm not misleading you. But yeah, it's a 3 a.m. kickoff if you're in the UK, a bit like myself. Again, if you're in Jamaica, then I'm currently 6 hours ahead of you. So do the maths, easy maths, quick maths. And good evening to you guys over on Elite Sports TV with Mr. Ryan Jackson. He's going to be popping in and out for the live stream. So don't worry about that. You're going to get to see your favorite. Someone saying 26 minutes. Almost forgot my manners. Let me go through the comment section just to give you guys a little big up. I'm not ignoring anyone. Mr. Fresh God always here. Good evening, sir. How are you? Twilight Beats. I'm thinking this is one of Ryan's subscribers, right? Because I'm not familiar with your name, but good evening to yourself. Jaheem, you're going for 3-1 in Jamaica. Okay, someone's beaming with confidence. Why not? A lot of people have been saying this is the USA's B team, but I think it's no disrespect to them or their players, but it's looking more like a C team, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, but there's no room for excuses. I couldn't care less if it's your A team, B team, C team, Z team. At the end of the day, we can only play what's in front of us. So I don't really care if it's your A or B team or C team, if I'm being honest with you. Mr. Baker, good evening to yourself. How are you? Circuit Small Records. I'm pretty sure I've seen you around here before, sir. Good evening to yourself. Galaxy Boss. Where can we watch the game? It depends. Where are you based? Because that's a question that I'm asking myself. It's definitely not on my TV. That's for certain. So I'm gonna have to search around. I was hoping that Concacaf would have it on their YouTube channel, but unless I'm a little bit slow, it's not on the YouTube channel at the moment, which kind of sucks. But I think we'll get there in the end. We always do. We always find a way to get things done when it comes to these live streams. So don't worry. Someone's saying Fox Sports 1. That's if you are one moment, guys. Sorry about that. That's if you're based in the States. So if you're across the pond, Fox Sports 1, or if you're a little bit suave and you have your VPN, then obviously set your country location to the United States and you'll be able to tune in on Fox Sports 1. It's probably a paid package that you need to purchase to watch the game. John Powell, Mr. Powell, how are you? How you doing? Randall, I've just gone over that kickoff time. Like I said, from what I know, we've got a little under 30 minutes to go. Call it 23 minutes until kickoff. Lineup looking good. Is that a signal for me to bring up your lineup? Might need to bring up the lineup for you guys. I might keep blowing my nose during the live stream. I know it's not good to look at, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Mr. Scott, good day. How you? How you feeling? Well, silly question. Okay, beaming with confidence. All right then. I'm gonna give you guys the lineup in a bit. Mr. Errol Stevens is saying 5 minutes to go. I don't know. Mr. Stevens probably living in the future, or I've got this completely wrong. But good evening to yourself, Mr. Stevens. Drewski, I'm actually concerned with these biased refs that could try to rob Jamaica if they see Jamaica. What's that say? Winning, face, orange, frowning. Yeah, match officials are usually quite questionable when it comes to certain parts of the region, both for the women's team and the men's team. So I get why you're feeling like that. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. That's completely out of our control. Why is Whisper on the bench? I think that's a question for the gaffer. All right, so I'm gonna go straight into the lineup so we can all bring ourselves on the same page. Mr. Hot Chili Pepper, good to see you around. Mark, you're asking where can we, Mark, when you find out where we can watch the match, let the rest of us know in the comment section, because I don't really know where to tell you other than Fox Sports 1, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So Joan Spence, one of my favorite. Good evening, or is it a good morning, Joan? I feel like we're living in the same time zone. So good morning. I'm gonna say good morning, but I might have got that wrong. It's been a while since we've chatted. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna look at the starting 11 for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Should be able to see this one nice and clear. I don't know, do you want me to read it out for you? Probably you do. It's probably quite small on your screen. So we've got the skipper between the sticks. That's Andre Blake, followed by Bell, Mariappa. Lowe is starting. I know Lowe was a little bit of a uncertainty. He's carrying a Negro is carrying an injury. So that's probably come as a little bit of a surprise, but considering we're wafer thin at the back, is probably not that much of a surprise. Probably one that we should keep our eyes on in terms of precaution, and know because of the strength or the notable names for our Gold Cup roster. A lot of people are saying that we are favorites. So if we want to go the distance, we can't win the Gold Cup solely by securing 3 points from tonight's game. So if you want to go the distance, then maybe at some point we might have to shield Low from himself, protect the player from himself, keep an eye on him and see how he plays for the duration of the game. Lembakisa also in the starting 11, as is Latibade, Lambert, Reed, Gray. That's Damari Gray. Know you guys are excited for his debut. I am. He says that he's up for the challenge. Love the way that he's been speaking in his introduction to the media, and also to the 12th man as well. I can't fault him so far. Everything that he said is hit nail on the head. Seems quite authentic, and I think he'll fit right into the team when you look at culture and roots. He seems to be very connected to his Jamaican roots, and that's what we like to see. So good luck to Gray on his debut. Good luck to all the boys, be on the starting 11 or on the bench. Always say the bench players are arguably arguably more important than your starting 11, because sometimes you look to them to either secure the 3 points, I should say, or come on and not cause a blunder, not cause us to lose the all important points on the board. So the bench is definitely important in any given game. And also to round off the starting 11, you've got Bailey and Antonio. I've got some people in the studio, but what I'm going to need you to do is to please turn on your cameras so that I can bring you on the screen with me. I'm not ignoring you, but I just wanted to get through the starting 11, and then I'm just gonna bring you on screen. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the comment section. Like I said, we're doing a joint live stream. You should be used to this by now with myself and Ryan because we've been going through it over the last couple of days. I'm doing joint live streams, so you will be seeing Ryan on your screens at some point during the game. Good evening. Who am I speaking to? Who am I looking at? I think you're on mute.
Yeah, Tallawah, what's up? It's Lannes, right?
How are you?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
I am well. You look
Well,
quite
that's
relaxed.
good.
You look maybe you know
Yeah,
something.
I have to. Yeah, I have to be relaxed enough for this encounter. Looking forward to it, and
Yeah.
hoping that we can pull off a win against this United States team.
You wanna give it
Interesting. It's an
go for it.
interesting lineup. Yeah, interesting lineup. I guess many weren't really expecting to see Lambert there, but I guess the coach would have probably seen something from him in Austria to have likely select him over the likes of Russell or Daniel Johnson. So it's interesting to see the lineup. Some may argue that he seems to be sticking with his 4-4-2, or he could be probably going back to the four. It could be also a 4-2-3-1. But let's see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to see what especially with our strength is really in attacking. So wanting to see how we kind of, I would say, establish ourselves against this American team, which should be very, very fit. With our attackers, they have been out of season from the 28th of last month, the Premier League's finish. But we know what they're capable of doing, so we just want to hope that they can come and bring the game. United States don't have the strongest team, but we should be able to match up with them well. And there's some advantage for them, and there's some disadvantage for us. But I think that experience is on our side, and the players that we have, I think they are very confident and upbeat for it. So let's see how we go about this game. But with Jamaica, it's always unpredictable in terms of what game we're gonna come with. So I'm relaxed, as I said, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm hoping that we can get the win, but let's see.
Cautiously optimistic. That's a word we use quite often when we're talking about our men's senior side. Hopefully, this could be the start of something new and refreshing. I think this is the first time. I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping the gun a bit, but I feel like this is the first time since the Winfred Schaefer days where I can't sense any toxicity, and I'm hoping it stays that way because that's one thing I hate about men's football and covering men's football where the national team is concerned. Sometimes it's just too physically draining, and as a result, I just choose to stay away from it. But I don't know. What do you make of that? Because, like I said, in the Winfred Schaefer days, I enjoyed watching the Reggae Boyz. Maybe it's because social media back then, even though it wasn't that long ago, wasn't as prolific, so you didn't really hear the voice of the 12th man. So,
That's
but even then, there wasn't really much to complain about. I kind of felt like homegrown players, players born in Jamaica on Jamaican soil and players born in the diaspora. There was a real togetherness and unity there.
And I second it, that I guess under the previous gaffer, we kind of had, the social media exploded now with a lot of different content creators, and especially in that time, the male team not doing well, so, it's like every little negativity that come around, it will explode and it will sometime, we say things that about what probably could be going on in the camp, about the divide and stuff like that. And it seems as if, I would say that this coach is a no-nonsense coach. That's the impression that he gives me. And I think that the respect that they have for him, not that they didn't have any respect for the previous coach, but I think that there's some level of professionalism that we can admit with this coach, that he don't seem like, especially, and also his assistant and the team that they have around them, that they are a no-nonsense coach, and they strive for perfection or professionalism. So I'm very, very happy with what I'm seeing, especially from what we're seeing from the social media, from the background, from what the players are doing. So I'm really, really happy to see that, and the togetherness, I think, is something that we lack in the last campaign. So as I said before, upbeat about it. I think that the players are integrating really, really well, and the coach seemed to be upbeat about it, and everybody just seemed like they're on one page, and it's just the fans as well. We are excited and looking forward to it.
I like that. I think you've summed that up quite beautifully well. Here's a little question for you guys, and it is probably the easiest question that you'll ever get asked. Let's go back in time. Let's go all the way back to the 2017 Gold Cup final. Who was the Jamaican goal scorer who grabbed the equalizer? I think that's pretty straight down the middle. Any keeper can save this one. But yeah, let me know who was the goal scorer that pulled off the equalizer in the 2017 Gold Cup final. Against tonight's opponents. It kind of feels like, is this a revenge? I don't think it's fair for me to say it's a revenge match, but it should be a revenge match because, like I said, we can only play whoever is in front of us. Maybe it's probably better to say it's a repeat of the 2017 final. But again, we can only play who is in front of us. I saw a few of you asking for the formation. So based off Google, this is how we're looking. Let me know how you guys are feeling in terms of the game itself, what you make of how the players have presented themselves. I feel like this is the most professional that the players have looked as individuals and as a collective as well. And that's a good place to start if you're talking about weeding out the toxicity and the negativity. If they want us to take them serious, then at first they have to take themselves serious as well. And the unity and the love and the support all starts with them. Let me know where your head-to-head clash starts. Who is your head-to-head clash in terms of players? Let me know who you're looking to see go head-to-head. I've got my two players that I'm focusing on in terms of the head-to-head clash. I'm gonna ask my lovely panelists who his head-to-head clash. So, for example, guys, my head-to-head clash is one that we've seen a number of times. I can't even count it on one hand, I don't think, when you think of what we've seen in their respective league. At the time, they did play in the same league. So by that, you should know that I'm no doubt speaking about our skipper, Mr. Andre Blake, and also Matt Turner, both played in the MLS at the same time. At one point, of course, we now know that Matt Turner is a Arsenal player playing in the Premier League. Like I said, always enjoyed these two head-to-head clashes. Let's look at of how they've panned out in recent years. And how I've done this is I've not looked at the players from a collective standpoint. I've kind of looked at it as an individual.
Sorry, excuse me. Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, man, we're here now.
Oh my God, man! I want to do to my internet, man. Stop playing, man. Good evening, Virgin, man. Yo, brother, sorry about that, man. Pay a problem, man, brother. Pay a problem, Virgin. I say at the wrong time I choose for travel, brother. But yeah. What's up, bro? Good evening, good evening. Just want to know you guys hearing me and everything, which is good. So just go back to your thing and then we can jump in afterwards.
All right, guys. So you're going to be hearing from Ryan and also our lovely guest as well. And feel free to do the same if you want to come on. You're more than welcome. More than happy to have you join us on screen. Just the usual rules apply. Just be respectful. It's not that difficult. Be kind with your comments. Right, going back to what I was saying with the head-to-head clash. Here is my head-to-head clash. I'm focusing on the players between the sticks. So that simply means Blakey and also Matt Turner. I've looked at their performances for club and country. And this probably sounds a little bit repetitive, or it's facts that you already know if you've been watching Gold Cup over the years. For Blakey, for country, he was in 2017, he picked up the Gold Cup Golden Glove. Consequently, he went on to being part of the Gold Cup best starting 11 for club in 2016, 2020, and 2022. He was voted the MLS goalkeeper of the year. When we look at Matt Turner, 2000 and 2021, he was the Gold Cup. He won the Gold Cup Golden Glove. In the same year for that tournament, Gold Cup best starting 11. Obviously, it makes sense because he won the Golden Glove for that year. For the 2022-2023 Nations League, he won the Golden Glove. And again, for the 2023 Nations League final, he was in the best starting 11. Also, for this year's Nations League, he managed to secure best goalkeeper for club in 2021. He was the MLS goalkeeper of the year, and in that same year voted in the MLS best starting 11. I'm a little bit bitter with the 2021 best goalkeeper of the year because I thought that Blakey deserved to be the best goalkeeper of that year. And I remember myself ranting about it, and I'm still a little bit bitter about it, but it is what it is. So that's my two head-to-head clash. And it might just come down to that because it's no secret that our weakest part of component, I should say, on the field of play is our back line. Safe to say, it goes without saying, it's the same for the United States as well. Oftentimes, if you don't have that glue and that accurate transitional play in terms of where the midfield is, and if you don't combine that with focus and control and play into the final whistle, which is something that we are often guilty of when it comes to the Reggae Boyz, then sometimes it comes down to the player between the sticks. So maybe it might come down to the goalkeeper being the hero on tonight's occasion. But those are the two players that I'm going to be focusing on. And in terms of outfield players, obviously, we're kind of spoiled for choices. We can look at our Damari Gray and see how he's playing and see, catch a glimpse of what could be, hopefully it could be a fruitful partnership between Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, and also Michael Antonio as well. In terms of the starting 11, that's what I'm referring to. So let me know who's your head-to-head clash, guys. I don't know who your head-to-head clash is, but just off the back of watching MLS and keeping an eye on Andre Blake and Matt Turner, naturally, I think that's the head-to-head clash that I'll be focusing on. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Also for Mr. Ryan LFC, Mr. Ryan Jackson, I don't know how your internet is holding up, but be good to hear your head-to-head clash. Which two player are you going to be focusing on from the USA and also for Jamaica? And also to my lovely guests as well, same question for you.
Yeah,
For
man.
me,
Other
go ahead.
As an Arsenal fan, man, that was the two players that I would, well, being Matt Turner, I was looking to him to see what he's gonna bring, cause he's a player, he's their number one. You know, he's not normally around the team, so looking forward to seeing him, and forward to see also how Blake will line up against this American team, which he's used so many of these players. You know, he has won pretty much everything in the MLS. So those are the two. You know, I'm more used to Matt Turner more than all the other players that I'm seeing in the American team. So I can say that I'm really looking forward to him. I think that he will be instrumental. That is Matt Turner to trying to stop, you know, especially these three prolific Jamaican, you know, attacking force that we have lined up against them. So I'm looking forward to see how that battle goes. And hopefully Andre Blake and him can get him first clean sheet under Coach Hallgrímsson tonight.
I'm liking that. I'm liking the whole clean sheet. We've seen Andre Blake
Yeah,
lose his on a number of occasions. I feel so sorry for him because that defense is stressing him out.
yeah,
But
it's good to see low fit
yeah,
and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll probably if we had better options, we wouldn't want to risk him, but we need him, so and he seems to be the coach, assess him and seeing that he's fit, so it's good to see him back in the lineup.
yeah, I second that. Definitely good to see Andre Damian Lowe in the starting. I say that cautiously because we did see him with a
Yeah.
his knee strapped. So clearly I think it's safe to say he's not 100% there, but hopefully tonight's game won't aggravate the current injury that he's trying to shake off, and we can only just hope for the best really, because there's a long journey ahead and tonight is only match day 1.
That's true.
Mr. Jackson,
Right.
you look quite focused. How you feeling?
So like
I'm feeling. Are you guys hearing me clearly?
Yes.
Yes, I'm doing good. I'm not worried. But my interested backer, I see Yedlin playing right back for the United States. Very good player. Play for Newcastle. Have a lot of experience. Play for Sunderland. Bailey. I'm going to be. He's very good going forward, and he's a very solid defender. Playing in the MLS. But I think Bailey have to come up with an A game to get the better of him. Fast, quick, full of speed. Speed. So that's an interested backup. William, I'm looking for right now. Um, listen, I was surprised by this team. Honestly, I thought the coach would stick to him 4-4-2, but he's going for it. He's going for it, and I love that. Looking forward for the game. Everything my internet threw me off. Everything. Me thought I was, I thought they all over the place. I'm trying to catch it myself right now. Honestly. But before we get into it, people, we have to like up the video. Make sure you like the video, people, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. You get the message. It's very important. Like up the stream, people. But yeah, Crystal, I'm very interested. I'm looking for the game right now. Searching on YouTube to find the game. Now I'm gonna provide link for the people, but as you guys can see, I'm not at home, so I'm behind a little bit of time.
What we can say still, I think in Jamaica, sorry for cut it, Tallawah. I think it's on ESPN. I think it's on ESPN.
It's on ESPN.
So yeah, in Jamaica, I'm not sure about overseas, but I'm seeing it was advertised on like ESPN based on the schedule. I'm seeing they have it for about now. So I was trying to see if I can get it on my laptop, but look like I have to check it on my TV.
Ryan, why don't you use your that sports package that you have? They should have access to Fox Sports 1, right?
In the country right now, them not show it.
Yeah, but just quickly do get a VPN and then change your country of location to USA or
right
Canada.
now. Me I see the game on the TV right now, but you know the thing with the copyright and everything. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Your mic and enjoy the game then.
Here what guys, here what Tallawah. I might have to. I don't know if I can shut off my camera because I have to watch it on the TV as well.
Yeah. Never mind, brother.
Please mute your mic to avoid copyright. But yeah, I'm happy for you to turn off your camera. That's fine. The teams are walking out, guys. So yeah, my advice is to get yourself a VPN, something affordable. You could go for a trial and then cancel it after the Gold Cup. You shouldn't even be doing that. But yeah, go for a trial. I don't know, try like a 1-week trial or whatever, and then choose your country of location. as the United States or possibly Canada. Go for the United States to be on the safe side, and then you could just do what everybody else is doing. Go for Fox Sports 1, put your feet up and enjoy the game. It is absolutely boiling where I'm at, so I might have to turn on my fan. I'm about to do that just now, so let me know if you guys can hear it in the background, and if you can hear it, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can sacrifice sitting in the heat tonight, guys, because it is I'm sweating. Hopefully you guys can't tell, but it is pretty hot. So like I said, both teams are on the pitch. See, we've got the national anthem coming up. And it's the best national anthem on the planet, so you already know whose anthem that is. Obviously, it's the national anthem of the black, gold, and green. Boys are looking quite focused, which is what we like to see. And in case you guys are wondering, the starting 11 is right there in front of you. You've got
You need to switch it up. You need to switch it up because I want to start the lineup all over the place. You need to fix it.
That's not mine. That's not down to me. That's down to Google. Google is giving me that starting 11. But what I can do is I could remove this for a second, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna work with what JFF put out earlier on. So that's your starting 11. That doesn't include the formation, obviously, but the game's about to kick off, so you'll be able to identify the starting 11. And in case you're wondering where to watch the game, like I said, check out Fox Sports 1. If you're outside the United States, then I'll encourage you to get a VPN and change your country to the USA. And yeah, get watching. And I hope I haven't missed anyone's comments. I'm not doing it intentionally. There's way more comments here than the average live stream, so I'm bound to miss something. So I apologize in advance. Someone said sport tech. I'm guessing that's probably where you can go and watch the live stream. Don't take my word for it, but I'm just the game. I'm guessing that's where you can go and watch the game. So yeah, go ahead. Tune in. Well, that's stupid. I turned the fan on, but I didn't let it spin. Wondering why I can't feel no air. Again, guys, my fan's on now, so if you guys can hear any background sound and it's becoming a little bit too distracting, then let me know, and I'll try and work something out. But I can't promise that I'll turn it off because I'll probably faint in this heat. Okay, so prediction. You're going with John Marley's going with 2-0 Jamaica. All right. There's a quick commercial break on my viewing of the game. It's probably the same for other people. So from where I'm sat, the game hasn't kicked off yet. And in case you're wondering what tonight's live stream is all about, we are looking at the United States men's national team, and they are taking on the Reggae Boyz. Markland Smith, I can see that you've popped up in the what do you want to call it now, in the studio, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to be here with us. You're not going to be able to see the game, so if I were you, I would just exit. Sure, you're not trying to come on our live stream. Yeah, it's a site. Okay, so Price Arrow is giving you guys a site to watch the game. 3 West is saying he's not feeling the formation. Hope it's a front. Not feeling the formation. Let's see.
Yo, people, we have a man in the house, you know, bad mind the foreigner them, you know. Get out, man. I want to you. Bad the foreigner them, I want to you. I want to you. Crazy thing tonight, you know, we are dealing.
It's like we've gone off with a 4-4-2 formation, it seems. But again, just need to watch the team kick off before we can determine that. And based on the info in front of me, looks as if the States have gone 4-2-3-1. So there's your two options, guys. Fox Sports 1 or ESPN.
Come on, Reggae Boy. Come on, Leon Bailey.
And we are officially off. So kickoff is underway. Yeah, it does look like a 4-4-2 formation off the jump, guys. Let me know what you think. But yeah, it does look like a working of a 4-4-2 formation. Ooh! Ooh. Good spot.
Come on, referee, man. Nothing that. Referee, I idiot in a bridge.
But you know, say, yeah, hear me? I hope I'm not hear in the background night. When I hear it, I know.
No, you're
But
good. You're good.
yeah, man. But Lou look like say him
Oh
feel
yeah,
him shall walk away now. I
turn
think
down your
I think you're way behind. Are you hearing me? You hearing it? I'm see
yeah.
if I can turn it down.
I think I am actually behind you guys. I
Yes,
am. Let me know if I'm behind, but based off what you're saying, I think I am. I am 2 minutes 12 seconds.
no, it's like 3:40.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm definitely
So you're way
way.
behind. But you're watching it on Fox Soccer.
Fox Sports 1, but I can still hear your commentary though.
Oh. I'm not gonna turn it down more. I'll probably mute mine.
So I'm behind, guys, which is a little bit unfortunate because Lowe's got picked up a yellow card, and that's under 3 minutes inside the game. Does that warrant a yellow card? Let me re-watch this one. Oh, yeah, I think he was going for the ball. You could have let that one slide, referee. I mean, it is 3 minutes into the game. Could easily have let that one slide. Probably, I don't even think he grazed the player. I need to watch the replay again, but clearly he was going for the ball and not the player's knee. All right, so if you guys see me looking down, I'm trying to make some notes. So let me go and say.
Oh, the man I deal with Damian Lowe, so he's off of Damian Lowe, no people, man. Jeez.
Jamaica being a little patient, I would say. Sitting in our mid, that's a mid to lower block, not really pressing too high.
Supposed to lose to that team, you know. We're not supposed to lose to that team. God no, brother. US no good, brother. Move it, man.
In defense to Damian Lowe there, Mr. White, I don't think he was being aggressive at all. Obviously I can't speak for the player, but there was no real intent to try and injure the opposition. He was clearly going for the ball, and it was under 3 minutes. It's a high stake game. First game for both the USA and Jamaica. So he could easily have let that one slide and give Lowe a talking to. Maybe that's a little bit biased coming from me, because if the role was switched, perhaps I would say give him a yellow card, but that's just my take. But it is what it is. Now Damien has to see out the duration of what's going to be a lengthy
Reggae Boy.
Who scored?
So Jamaica really taking the game to United States. Brilliant work over on the. Well, no, we did a scoring about. Oh, America almost scored. But no, Gray man, he was doing good earlier. We got a breakaway and he squared the ball over, but America managed to defend.
From Amari Bell.
Yeah, I think it was Gray, the number 12.
No. Was it when Amari Bell played him the ball?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You need to do much more better than the defense, though. But not lie.
Ooh. Good vision. I like that.
Tallawah, where I watch it, man.
I'm on Fox Sports 1, but I am massively I'm behind.
You know, why not type in?
Yes, we are spinning what you on, Ryan.
Oh my God.
Me I watch it on ESPN. Tallawah, what you can do, you know, type in Concacaf and in Austria. You can watch it over there with the VPN.
Goal for Jamaica. 1-0 Jamaica. Deliver by yes. What a goal.
Reggae Boyz! Yes, Reggae Boyz! Go right all over that margin. Team. I mean, of course. Yes, Nana.
Head up
Yes,
state. Head
Nana.
up state. Tallawah, look like she haven't seen it as yet.
I
Tallawah,
haven't,
you
but
need
I'm
to change it. You need to change your screen,
reacting.
Tallawah.
The
You
other
need
one
to.
isn't working for me. So
What about ESPN?
I'm gonna have to be delayed. I'm gonna have to mute the mic.
Beautiful square by Demary Gray. Beautiful square. Drum Demary Gray. What a ball, man. We're killing him tonight.
Yes, a lovely delivery by Damari Gray and head of state coming off a slight injury. Matt Turner had no chance there.
Guys, remember to turn down your TV so we can't pick up on the audio, please, just so we can avoid the copyright. Or based off Damian Lowe's celebration, take it there's no more injury. But that was a peach of a header. Gray pretty much just puts it on the plate from him from a free kick directly into the box. So that's Jamaica 1, United States 0.
Yeah, and I think that's back-to-back goal for Lowe.
Yeah, that was lovely.
He scored in his last club game and scored now for Jamaica.
Yeah, and Gray whipped this one into the box.
The Gray has really been really exciting, being very aggressive as well.
Definitely.
And he's playing with a lot of confidence as well. And the whole Jamaican the Jamaica moving a little bit of swagger now.
Come on, Demary.
Oh. I'm catching that replay of Damien's goal, guys, and like I said, it's a peach of a header. What happened to the audio? Which audio? Well, the other guys aren't talking because they're watching the game and they have audio in their background, so they can't speak to you guys minute by minute. I'm the only one that's using my headphones, so I can afford to speak to you guys if and when. So if you hear silence, there's nothing wrong with your audio. We're just not talking. Maybe we should talk more, but just be patient with Ryan and our guests because they're watching the game. So they're watching the game with commentary, so they have to be on mute to avoid copyright violation.
People will jump in every now and then, people. See with it.
Kirk, what is this? An abbreviation for England? Kirk, England? I don't think I can talk for 90 minutes straight, Kirk, unfortunately. I'll do my best. Actually, the reason why I'm not giving you a minute by minute commentary or feedback is because I'm behind. I'm at least 2 minutes behind. So I'm not trying to irritate the guys in the comment section that are ahead of me because I'll be irritated if I'm being honest. So I'm just deliberately trying to be quiet and give you guys minimal but important updates where needs be. Would have gone over the 20-minute mark, and if you're just tuning in, Jamaica are leading the United States in match day 1 of the Gold Cup thanks to a beautiful header from the head of state, Damien Lowe, and that goal came about with a foul on Leon Bailey that led to a free kick, and the free kick was beautifully placed in the box by Demarai Gray on his first match for Jamaica. So international debut for his country, and he has teed off with a assist. I'm laughing at my stupidity. I'm not laughing at your name. I am so sorry. Forgive me, please, Kirk. Forgive me. I am so sorry. Jesus, that's a blunder. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. You put the game on tape. You're better than me because I can't watch games on replay, win, lose, or draw. I like to watch games in the moment. So you're definitely better than me. Let me know what you guys make of the first quarter of an hour of the game that's gone past. We're slowly edging towards the 30-minute mark. Let me know what you guys make of our performances, of our performance, I should say. So far, and also who's impressed you. Like I said, Damien Lowe, judging by his celebration after his goal, doesn't seem like there is an problem there with regards to his injury. I don't know, was that mind games? The thigh being strapped, was that a bit of mind games? If it was mind games, it's worked. It seems like he's got some tape on it though, but again, judging by his dancing after scoring the opener, I think he's all right. So hopefully it stays that way for him. Also, you can make a note of this. He picked up a yellow card in under 3 minutes in the game. So that's Damien Lowe. He's on a yellow card, so he'll have to tread carefully for the duration of the game. Kirk, I am so sorry. I really, honest to God, thought it was an abbreviation. I apologize. What's this guy playing at? Like, okay, it's on Flow Cable 704 ESPN. I agree with you, Keisha. Good to see you in the comment section again, by the way. It's been a while. Yeah, I agree with you, but I don't know, maybe me and you are being biased. I actually thought so early into the game, under 3 minutes play, there was no intent. I don't even think he was being irrational. It's just one of those things. I don't think he should be on a yellow card, but he is. So he just has to be careful. And let's remind ourselves that he's also our vice captain as well. So we're going to be needing him, adding to the fact that we are wafer thin at the back. So we can't afford to lose Damian Lowe. The name of my channel, Tallawah TV. You should be able to see it at the top. TALLAWAH TV. The branding is there, so hopefully you can make it out. What impressed me, finally, Jamaica looked like a team. That's from Gavin Williams. Galaxy Boss, you probably have to lean on the guys in the comment section for that one. Tajay Brown says it's on TV. Oh, thank you. Even though I butchered your name. Thank you. I appreciate that. One more subscriber. That's my job done for the night. Thank you, Kirk. And hopefully I can see you in the comment section on many more live streams. It's interesting. Once a team starts to look to the match officials, it kind of echoes their confidence. So asking the referee to give Lambakisla a yellow card for time wasting, it kind of screams desperation, in my opinion. I don't like when teams do it. I don't like when my team does it. I don't like looking to the referee or the match officials, I should say, because that covers the linesman as well. Because again, for me, it just screams that you're desperate. You don't believe in yourself. Just play the game. That's what you're there to do. So begging the referee to card a player for time wasting, grow up and just get on with it. You're behind. You need to find out.
Penalty for Jamaica. Penalty.
Who won the penalty? Frighten me. It's the truth. He won the penalty, guys.
The penalty won by Lambert. Lambert pulled on by the American. So penalty in the 27 minute for Jamaica.
Okay, lovely stuff. Lovely. Yeah, you're basically ahead of me by about 20 seconds. So
yeah, I'm at 27 now. So I'll try to give some commentary, but I don't want it, the background noise.
You know what? I don't want to disturb you. I appreciate you being on the stream. So I would rather you sit in comfort and just enjoy the game. We can chat at halftime. Because I know sometimes people would rather just watch the game in peace. And
no, man, I'll talk, but more I want to hear the commentary, but I don't want it to. I put it on the last, and I turn it down a little, you know, so I don't know if you're still hearing it, but if you're hearing it, let me know. So Leon Bailey should take it.
Like I said, I don't want to put you out of your comfort zone. So do
no,
whatever
man. My life would say you alone the party. If you can try me now and again, I'll do. So Leon Bailey over the ball. Many would have thought it would have been Michael Antonio.
Okay.
But Leon Bailey.
So there was no card? from what I can see, there was no card.
No, I don't recall a card.
But if he
So
fouled him clearly, because I can see the replay, so why wasn't a card handed out?
I'm not sure.
And you can
That's
argue
interesting.
that's dangerous play because it's a high-footed challenge.
That's interesting. So Leon B, look at the referee, look at the goalkeeper. Step up, takes a shot, save, back, rebound. Oh,
What?
so a miss.
What?
So that's a miss by Leon Bailey.
Yes.
Went to the left of the goalkeeper, he missed, got the rebound, and he placed it wide. So
Still 1-0.
not what we would have expected, but still 1-0 for Jamaica. But a golden opportunity to go up 2-0. But the penalty missed by Leon Bailey, second chance.
What
He
I want to know,
missed.
guys,
So
sorry to cut you off there. Why wasn't there a yellow card unless I'm not seeing clearly? Was there a yellow card, guys? Help me out on that, because if that's not been given as a yellow card, but you give the penalty, then it's not really making sense to me. So that's something that maybe Damian Lowe and Andre Blake will pick up on with the referee at halftime, because he's not being consistent, is he? Quick to give us a yellow card. I am in under 3 minutes into the game, but when you're supposed to give a blatant yellow card, it looks like you haven't done so. So let me know if he was given a yellow card, guys, because I don't think he was.
Tallawah, I can't recall it. I can't recall him getting a yellow
I
card.
don't think he did get one.
But
I don't think he got a yellow card. It's a big save from Matt Turner. From what I can see, you guys can probably see on your screen as well. So far, there's only one yellow card. So that's questionable match officiating, but we know how it is when we're playing in certain regions, don't we, when it comes to the men's and the women's team of Jamaica. So there's no surprises there. Clearly, you can see based on the on-screen graphic, the only player with a yellow card is Damian Lowe. It should be one apiece. Mind you, leading up to that penalty, USA was pleading with the referee to give Lambakisa a yellow card for time wasting. Tyrese, there's a Tyrese in the studio. I don't know if you're supposed to be here or if you think you're going to be watching the game itself, but we're not able to show you the game itself. So unless you want to come on the screen with the rest of, well, I should say with myself, my special guests, and also Ryan, sit tight. If not, I'll allow you to see yourself out. How you guys doing with the like button? Have you guys been hitting the like button? I hope you have, because you know who's gonna be telling you to smash that like button, right? So before it gets to that point, please hit the like button on Elite Sports TV and also on Tallawah TV as well. Go ahead and smash that like button before you guys get a telling off from Mr. Jackson himself. And thank you to those of you who are tuning in on both my platform and on Ryan's platform. Definitely appreciate your support.
So people are asking about how to watch a match. You can get it in Jamaica and ESPN. I hear Fox Soccer have it too. And I'm not sure Flow Sports showing it. But ESPN in Jamaica. So Michael Antonio down with a hole in his head. A free kick for Jamaica. Demar Gray gonna whip it in near to where he whipping the first one that we score. Ball comes over to Bobby. They could overread. So a throw in for Jamaica on the left hand side of the United States half. So Amari Bell look to swing in, look to throw in a long ball. The head of Antonio. Bailey heads it back. America look to break. Jamaica wins the ball back. Plays it in the box looking for Antonio. But there goes Matt Turner with a save.
these commentators are so biased. Like, they can see every little thing that Jamaica apparently does wrong on their players, but when it's their player making the fouls, they're dead quiet. They don't even pick up on it. They're praying for a pretty much praying for another yellow card for Damian Lowe, which obviously will result in a red card and a sending off. Just think that when you're looking at feel the same about club football, but when you're looking at international football, especially when you've got a big broadcaster like Fox Sports, it doesn't kill you to just make the commentary fair. So have your Jamaican commentator and have your US commentator, or bring someone in who is straight down the middle. It's ridiculous. I would mute them, but I can't watch football without the commentaries. But so, unfortunately, I just have to just live with them. So let me look at how we're looking. So what, we're about 2 minutes away from halftime. That's outside of any expected additional minutes. Probably maybe 2 minutes of added time. Yeah, I've figured out that much. I've definitely figured out that much. Like I said, if I could watch the game without commentary, I would. And the reason why I'm not giving you, in case you're just tuning in, reason why I'm not giving you minute by minute commentary is basically because I'm behind by like maybe 20 seconds or so. So I imagine that would be a little irritating for you guys.
What time you at now? No, Tallawah?
It's gone back. So I am into like maybe just under a minute behind.
Oh, I'm at 44:39.
Yeah, I'm just under a minute behind. Okay. Before it was about 20 seconds. Now it's like more. Call it a minute behind you.
So 2 minutes of addition to be added to this first half. So Jamaica leading 1-0 through a goal by Damian Lowe. Missed a penalty from Leon Bailey, a golden opportunity. But then again, Jamaica holding their own.
Does he not get a yellow card? Are you kidding me? He was the last man.
I think that's what Bobby Reed was arguing for. Golden opportunity for America.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a long way to
America missed a chance right there.
Good. I hope they continue
to
miss
What a chance.
So what? No yellow card? I don't know. They call it So that's probably the reason why they're reading the game differently to us, because that could be at least 2 yellow cards in their back pockets already.
But what a save
Didn't get a yellow card.
by Blake there to deny the American on the stroke of halftime. That's a corner coming up for America.
How are you telling me that you're not getting yellow cards for blatant fouls? How is that possible?
That was the last one. At least even a yellow card he should have gotten.
It's a joke. Absolute joke.
The corner by the American. They swing it in, head out by Jamaican. Take it back in. So Jamaica has been defending really well, but America looking to try to get equalized before the first half. But Jamaica get a break. This looks to be Antonio. Passes, well, that's Mickey. That's Leon Bailey. Hold on to the ball. Whoa. I think Leon Bailey holds on to the ball too long and loses it. So the America look to break now. You got the pass. You have plays it to Antonio.
All right, guys. So that was a brilliant save by Andre Blake. So 2 guess you can call it defining save by at the opposite ends of the pitch. 1 from Matt Turner to prevent Leon Bailey from doubling Jamaica's lead. Oh, I'm hoping it's just a little bruise there for Andre Blake. I see him holding his shoulder, but hopefully it's nothing serious. But yeah, top save from Blakey. 2 good saves there from both ends of the pitch. Matt Turner for Leon Bailey's penalty, and Andre Blake as we edge out the first 45. So that should be it. I think we've reached half time there, guys. Let me know what you think of the first 45 in case you're just tuning in. It's match day 1 of the Concacaf Gold Cup, and it is USA versus Jamaica. We're looking at men's football, and it's been an intriguing first 45. Damari Gray, for me, slotted in like a missing puzzle. I don't know if I've got that analysis right. Maybe I'm a bit too excited, or maybe some pure accuracy. Looks like he's been in the team for some time. He stood up after Leon Bailey was fouled, and he whipped in a lovely free kick. Pretty much put it on the plate for the head of state, Damian Lowe, and he opened the scoring for us. And you can see how that one panned out. Let me just give you a quick little overview of the timeline. Damian Lowe there picked up a yellow card just under 3 minutes inside the game, and somewhat redeemed himself 10 minutes later by opening the score line. Also followed up with a lovely celebration, dancing, a matter of fact. So that's a clear indication that there is no injury. Only real concern there for the head of state and Jamaica is that he's pretty much treading on thin ice. You could clearly hear the USA commentators, if you're watching Fox Sports 1, desperate for another yellow card for Damian Lowe. I'm looking at my screen and I can't see no yellow card handed out to the USA, which leaves me besides myself, because I felt that without sounding biased, considering that they did ask for Lambakisa to get a yellow card for time wasting, they've given 2 blatant fouls that should have resulted in a yellow card. Definitely for the penalty, and most certainly for the pullback there on Bobby Reed, which he was the last man. So the foul on Bobby, for me, definitely should have resulted in a yellow card. And like I said, the kick to the chest on Kevin Lambert, again, for me, yellow card, especially if you're going to point to the penalty spot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. You're probably going to see Ryan back on at some point, but he did say that he's experiencing some network issues. So be patient with him. I'm sure you'll see him at some point. I'm going to go and powder my nose. So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of my lovely guest, and he will be talking to you guys until I come back.
Yeah, man, sure, Tala.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So halftime it is 1-0 to Jamaica. So Jamaica has been holding their own, right? So what I'll do, interesting that what Tallawah just said, about the yellow card. In fact, America they have 8 fouls to us 6, and we have a yellow card, and they don't have any. And many of their fouls would have been in dangerous areas. So Jamaica holding their own. I think that they're living up to many expectations that this team should be able to defeat this American team. So we have been really, really playing well. We have had even more. I'm just gonna read out the stats. But yeah, so America has 6 shots. We have 4. We have 3 on target. That's important. We placed one went inside the goal, so making it 1-0 for Jamaica. We placed one on target. That's a penalty, but Leon Bailey got the rebound, but places it wide. But hopefully he can redeem himself for the second half. Interesting with the position, when I look on the position, may I say it's like a half, and it's like both team playing good, but they have it as America having 66 position to Jamaica 34. But interesting, Jamaica we don't normally dominate the position, but when we have the little amount we have, we always seem to make it count. And the accuracy of the pass is 66 to 80. Right, I would have expected better, but if we're going with this, then we just have to say that Jamaica need to improve. It's 66%. That's the pass accuracy, and we have, as I said, fouls before. We have 6. They have 8. We have 1 yellow card. Damian Lowe getting the yellow card, and they have 5 corners and we have 1. So my assessment of the first half is that both team played good. It was I think we had the clearer chances. Well, they had 1 at the end, but we created more chances, 3. So that's good to see from the Jamaican team. Interesting to see how even Demarai Gray, he slotted into the team, as Tallawah was saying, sometimes we talk about chemistry, about this player, seem like, I would say that based on what the coaches would have done in the background, because remember, they talk to many of these players about how we want to play, the style that we want to play. And it's interesting that we're seeing players moving in space, players receiving the ball, running. You want to say that this is not the American best team, but based on how we have been controlling the game and moving the ball, we can say probably it's a good performance, and we want to see where we can improve from there. Any areas of concern for me? Not really. I just think that the last chance that they got, we need to always, when we turn over the ball, because one thing we realize that when we go in attack, the players we are going as a team. It's not that's one person running. So when we lose the ball, we need to be just more quick to try to run back and help out in defense. So we look at that last chance that America got. If we never, I think that there was some lapse in the midfield, because more of the players were up in attack. So when we turn over the ball, America, managed to get the ball in our defense too quick. So we need to run back and keep our shape. So interesting, at the end of the first half, I see where Hallgrímsson was talking to Javi and Brown. I don't know what you guys make of it in the comment. Normally, if you talk to a defender, normally probably I look to bring him on. But who would he bring him on for? I think that Lambergis, he has had a fairly, how would I call it, quiet game. Not quiet in terms of, quiet in terms of, it has not, I don't really see him involved a lot. So, I don't know if he's probably even concerned about Damian Lowe, having on a yellow card now. We see where he made a couple other challenges, which thankfully the referee never give him any card. But we hear American fans calling for him to get another card because maybe that's the only way that they see that they can probably get back into this game, is that if Jamaica is playing with 10. But we have been playing good. Hopefully we can continue for the second half and the players can lift them head and come back out. Hopefully the penalty miss now play upon Leon brain. But what you make of it, normally would I say Mikel Antonio, I remember in the Panama game, he was the one who took that crucial penalty to give us the lead in the World Cup qualifier. So I'm not sure why Leon would have gone up and take it, but you guys can let me know in the comments. Alright, I see we're Dan saying you ready to see Whisper. Well, Whisper, yeah, but who you take off Whisper if that I don't think probably the coach is thinking all along that right now. Alright, see we're in that Lot Star saying USA should get a red card for the Bobby Reed foul. Yeah, seeing where Tallawah was saying, what about the card? What about the card? It's interesting that not even I'll have to see it back over. See, yeah, them says a last man challenge, but based on where on the field, sometimes they will be more lenient and probably just give a yellow card for it. I think the Reggae Boyz, they were upset that not even a card the player got. So interesting to see what probably Hallgrímsson would have even make of that. Yeah, Lobster, you're saying, yeah, last man, yeah, that look away for you. And especially, VAR is there, so I'm not sure why even so far, we have not even seen where VAR would have even could have called the referee and say, hey, look back on this is the last man or stuff like that. I think that we have the pedigree. We're playing good football where we can get the better of this USA team.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because I'm like, I just don't understand. Like usually if you're pointed to the penalty spot, which is the most clear and obvious yellow card of the two, in my opinion, you give the player a yellow card, no? Or if it's a dangerous tackle, then that would result in a automatic sending off. So
yeah, normally whenever you see a penalty or a foul in the box, yeah, normally you get a yellow card and the penalty.
Absolutely.
So
and the funny thing is, maybe it's open to interpretation, but if the referee is going to say that he gave Damian Lowe a yellow card because of dangerous play, because it was a little bit high, I don't think he caught the player's knee. But Kevin Lambert's the foul in the box on Kevin Lambert, that was definitely dangerous play.
Yeah, and even Damian Lowe, he was trying to seem like I don't think he went in with full force. He didn't catch a player, but
no, he didn't.
Even so early in the game, but I expect that the referee probably would be a more lenient and give him at least a warning, right? So not even that. So it's interesting, but we need to just make sure we come out second half and try to make sure so we don't leave the game. Who has said nothing that the referee decision, we just need to get the next goal. So whatever, if we continue to make these bad decisions, though we're not accepting that or we're not condoning it, is that that though cost us the game, right? So it's interesting to see what we do. We just need to continue, playing how we're playing. Maybe in the 68th minute, I think that we can. Probably would have probably looked to bring on like a Daniel Johnson. Lambert was not a player that many probably wouldn't predict to be in the team in the in the starting lineup, but he's there. I can't say he's doing a bad job, but we need somebody probably who can distribute the game, so distribute the ball better. And I think that probably a DJ would have been there, but probably about 60 minutes we can see how the game going and how it's progressing to see what changes we can make. But so far, players playing good. I think I would just want to see probably a Mikel Antonio on the ball more. So that's what I would want to see. I would know what damage him can do.
But it's looking good so far. I don't really think there's anything there for us to like sulk and complain about. Obviously, would have loved to have doubled the lead from the penalty spot with Leon Bailey, but this is what penalties is all about. 50-50 at times. It's either going to go in or you're going to miss. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it didn't go according to plan for Leon Bailey, even with the rebound. But it is what it is. There's still another 45 minutes to play for outside of additional time, and would be good to see more of the same. Now I think we should be looking towards how much changes we've made as individuals and as a team, because I think in recent years, not just in friendlies, but more so in competitive games, we've been so guilty of not playing to the whistle. So I think it'll be interesting to see what we've learned from previous tournaments, be it in the Nations League or the Gold Cup, just how far we've come. And sometimes to judge a team's forward success, it's all about getting the basics right and learning from our mistake. And one of our biggest mistake is that we have failed to play to the whistle. So hopefully we'll correct that this time round. And yeah, that's what I'll be looking forward to in the second 45, just keeping an eye on the team to see if they can just play to the whistle and not shoot ourselves in the foot and give our hosts any dilemma of advantage or hope.
All right, Tallawah, you hear me?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Yeah, man. So, all right. So, I don't know if you read out that super chat that from Tapa. I see you put it up, but I would just say, yeah, Jamaica team winning 3-0. Well, I hope that comes true. And, well, I want to say thanks for the super chat and appreciate it. So, yeah, hopefully that 3-0 can come true. I think that, if we had scored that penalty, yeah, it would have been 2-0. I think Leon really get even a chance where he's supposed to just, I think, roll it over to Antonio. He was waiting for the ball. I think he took too long there. So, those opportunities we have to make use of it. Don't try to do too much on the ball. Right. So I don't know what to make of his comment. You think that we can get the 3-0? Well, she's eating. All right. So what you guys think in the comment section? Do you think that that we will get the 3-0? Those that are watching it. What I'll try to do now, I'll try to see if I can comment, I can do the commentary, but because I don't like to watch games when I'm not hearing, right? So I'll try to do the commentary for those who can't. But if Tallawah hear background sound, she got mute me, so I understand that because we don't want to get no copyright here.
I'm trying to run away from copyrights.
Yeah, I know. And guys, remember, guys, if you're on Ryan LFC Elite Sport, remember to like it, and remember Tallawah, she also have her own station, so you can go over there and subscribe, like the stream as well.
Thank you. I hope so with regards to your question. Sorry, I'm hungry and it's really hot. I'm trying to keep myself hydrated. It's gone past 4 a.m., guys, so bear with me. I don't usually eat on my live stream, but I'm trying to just keep myself hydrated. I'm eating mango, in case you guys are wondering. It's not like the mango that you guys get back home, so there's no need to be jealous. But yeah,
is in there.
Yes, I'm eating. Listen, I just have to just roll with the punches. It's what I have. It's nothing spectacular or half decent, but it's what it is.
Yeah. But what I'll say, there's a Tyrone the sun god. Well, I won't even read out your comment because I don't want to. It's a super chat as well, Tallawah.
I think, I've seen it.
Yeah, what I'll say.
I can't read out that comment.
Yeah, but what I'll say about, Leon, well, big players miss penalty, right? So based on how he step up and he took it, I would just say it's a bad penalty. It's just that the keeper guessed the right and he saved it. Yes, the rebound would have expected him to just flat it in the back, but it happened. And we can't really change that now, right? But I know he's probably disappointed, and that will only make him better. So I'll just hope that he can come out and redeem himself, maybe set up a good pass, or he will score himself, right? Seeing that he's hungry to score, so that's good, right? But all in all, I can say that he's doing good as well. Apart from the missed penalty, he's doing good. So I wouldn't condemn him and saying that anybody is playing good. I think that we just need to be support. Remember, we're playing America, and it's actually America backyard we're playing them in, and pretty much they have style. Damian Lowe, head of state, have silent the crowd from about the 20th minute. I'm not sure. So hopefully we can continue for the second half. So it's Jamaica for those anybody who just joined. So Jamaica up 1-0 against United States, the defending champion, right, in Chicago. So hopefully we can get this win under our belt. So what you guys think about? We are up 1-0 now. What you think about the score for the second half?
Has there been another goal? Or is Jaden just playing games? And Jaden, behave yourself. Listen, guys, on a positive, at least we're not sat here feeling miserable and depressed, because that's sometimes the case of our men's team. So that's a positive for you to roll loose. So enjoy the moment. And hopefully we'll be smiling come the end of full time. We're currently out in front against the hosts and the current holders of the Gold Cup.
So we're in the 58th minute now. Jamaica still up 1-0. America look to play out from the back. But intercepted by Jamaica. America win it back. But Andre Blake, lovely catch by him. What's interesting with the game, is surprisingly, Jamaica, you realize that Andre Blake, there was someone who asked a question why he likes to kick long. But in this game, probably I don't think he has even gone long, probably 3 times. So he said that if he's confident with the defenders in front of him, then he will play it short. So that should show that he's much confident with the likes of Mariap and Damian Lowe.
Before I forget my manners, guys, again, thank you so much for your support for tonight's live watch along of match day 1 of the Concacaf Gold Cup match between ooh. That was good from Bobby. Sorry, guys. Yeah, as I was saying, match day 1 of the Concacaf Gold Cup between host United States and Jamaica, and we're still leading out in front. 1 goal to the good, thanks to the head of state, our vice captain, scoring from a header, and that came from a free kick into the box, which was whipped in by Demarai Gray on his international debut. So an assist in the back pocket for Demarai Gray, looking good, gelled well into the side so far, and I should think it stay that way for him. I don't think he's gonna go backwards. It is early days, but like I said, I think he slotted in like a missing puzzle. So long may it continue. And in case you're just tuning in, you would have missed that. Unfortunately, the goal scorer, Damian Lowe, is also on a yellow card. And we're steadily approaching the 1 hour of the game. Also, probably should have been 2-0 up, depending on how you're feeling. Some people have been quite heavy on the criticism there in the comment section with Leon Bailey. His penalty was saved by goalkeeper Matt Turner, and he also failed to bury the rebound, but it's just how things is with penalties. You can either sky it or completely just make a blunder. And on this occasion, Leon unfortunately wasn't able to double our lead. Look good, so good now. We look a bit settled.
John will start. Crystal, I don't know what's going on right now, man.
What's wrong? I think he's probably referring to his internet connection, guys.
You know, see it's still right.
What minute are you guys on in the game?
All right, it's at 57 minutes to me. 58 right now.
I'm on
So Jamaica,
50. I'm on 56:42.
oh, still way behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's not ESPN, right? You're watching it on.
It's not working for me.
Oh.
So I'm stuck with Fox Sports and their bias commentary.
Commentary. Oh, so when they ask about the commentary, they are cause what we don't really get that from when we are here. So what gets to realize that a Fox soccer
Yes,
you listen.
the beauty of Fox Sports. So it is what it is.
So Michael Antonio doing well. Passes through. Wow, almost passes through. One thing I know, the coach not afraid to make the changes them, you know.
Do we have one? Do we have a substitution?
No. He just start him looking at him bench, you know, so he look like him have a paper in him hand like him want to make a tactical adjustment. But so far the team playing good, so I don't think I think that we look more like we are the score again.
That's what I like to hear. That's good.
Yeah. So America playing a lot of missed passes.
Mm.
The coach said something in this interview that these American and yeah they're now in mid season, so they're probably more fitter than us, but I think that we have been doing really well with the fact that Michael Antonio, like Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey, they weren't a part of the Austria setup, so it was interesting to see how sharp they would have looked.
Yeah, I think he's referring to the MLS season, isn't he?
Yeah, you're saying they're in the MLSC, so we expected that this American team is really fit, but I can say that Jamaica we're holding our own. The players really looking good.
I think it probably comes down to, and no disrespect to the United States, I think it comes down to quality. Yeah, and I think we're miles ahead of them in that regard. So I think that's why not looking great. They're not offering much. Like I said, you can kind of tell how the story would pan out.
They're making some sloppy pass as well, like that one.
Yeah, I mean, you could kind of tell. You could make a prediction as to how the game's gonna go when your players look into the match officials to work in their favor. So usually when team starts doing that, they don't believe in themselves. There's no confidence there. So they kind of told on themselves when they're asking the match official, the referee, to hand out yellow cards.
Yeah. The only way they think that they can win is by Jamaica going down.
Exactly. It speaks volumes.
That's so true. So Jamaica looking to stay at top of this group. Group A of the World Cup against the defending champion. And many perhaps this American team as a much better team than the last one that won it.
This C team?
Yeah, I was listening something they're saying that this team seems to be a better team than even the last one.
They're having a laugh.
Well, I would have said, I would have it as a C. I would say B team.
With Dempsey.
Yeah. But if we're gonna be fair, this is probably Jamaica's best ever team that we have ever assembled in terms of the quality of players. Everybody, we have about almost 7 players playing in
to the America team. They're saying that this is better than the team that won it in 2017.
No man, the team that won the last one, they feel that a B team, the last one, the last World Cup wasn't it 2 years ago?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that they are they're better than the last.
The last one, it wasn't the 18 they used, and they won it,
Yeah, but even so, they still got the job done because they're the current champions, aren't they?
Yeah. So the last, they were just saying that based on how they see the team assemble, this is probably even a much stronger team. Mostly they like it still, Most of other players, they wanted some younger players, especially in the team.
They're not serious. They're not serious at all. If that's down to their own reading of the game, but that's not something I agree with.
And we can say tomorrow Trinidad and Tobago versus St. Kitts, the two Caribbean islands.
The Caribbean affair.
Yeah, those are the two teams in Jamaican group.
Yeah.
Last time we played Trinidad, we lost to them at the National Stadium and also draw at Catchinall. And we also have Haiti against Qatar that Jamaica lost to over there in Austria. And Mexico will be playing Honduras. Should be an interesting match.
Should definitely be an interesting watch.
To Jamaica next match. I think should be on Sunday? No, actually Wednesday we play Trinidad and Tobago.
What's going on with Bell? I can see that he's on the deck. What's going on with him? It looks
Well,
like
he seems to be
it looks
injured.
like
Lawrence is gonna come on for him.
Lawrence is coming on.
Yeah.
I am worried, man.
What are you worrying about, Ryan?
That penalty. I'm worried, man, because Amari Bell get much game. Well, I don't know, brother. Me think we not deep. I don't know, brother. Penalty them mash up made, man. Could come back from that, brother.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Amari Bell's been placed on the stretcher. So it seems like his night's come to an end. Hopefully it's more him being hopefully it's him taking a precautionary approach and it's nothing too concerning.
And I never see him on the so he's on the stretcher, you said?
Yeah, he's been taken off the field in a stretcher, so that's not a good sign when you're. And it looks as if Lawrence, Taximan Lawrence is coming on in replacement of Amari Bell. That don't look good.
Well, hopefully Amari Bell is fit for the Premier League season. I think he opens on the 12th of August against Brighton. So hopefully it's for Luton. So hopefully he's not serious too much. It's not that serious of an injury. With Kamara Lawrence, he's very experienced. Many wouldn't probably consider him to be in the team. We could call him a journeyman. I think he retired at one point and come back in the team. So
could easily call him an old head.
Yeah, or you could say should be playing in the Masters League. Could we say that that's disrespect to him?
He's been around for a while, hasn't he? Yeah, things hasn't gone his way in recent years, but
what I would love for Jamaica to do is keep the ball. We're leading. Don't try to do too much turn over the ball or try to force it. Just try to keep position. Don't let America grow in confidence as well. The more we keep it and keep them away from it, we'll grow in confidence and we'll control the game more. I think that we'll have the quality players to do that.
Yeah, I think with Taxi, his purple patch has made him seem much older than he actually is. So I think he's what? He's 30, right? So he is in football terms, that is still
relatively not that old.
No, definitely not. He's not old at all. I mean, if he takes care of his body, keeps in shape, he can add another 4 years to the tank.
Yeah. That's true. So I say USA boss in the game having more possession.
So the last time we beat them was 2009. Was that the Shamar Nicholson goal?
In the Gold Cup?
International friendly. Was that Shamar Nicholson?
I know Shamar scored. I'm not sure which year that was.
I feel like it was Shamar Nicholson, right? International friendly, 2019.
Oh, I think we beat them only 2 times. We ever beat them. I know
And
we
I
beat them
think
in the Gold Cup 2-1.
that one was 1-0, right? That was a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, I think it was. Maybe someone in the comment can.
What's they saying? Dan
verify.
says 2019. Yes. Yes. Okay, so yeah, it was 2019. 2009. Yeah, it was. This is one of the worst mangoes I've ever had, but my God, I don't have a choice, guys.
Where are you, mango crystal in the one there? Careful, oh my God.
You're in a better position than me. I don't even know where this mango is from. The last time I bought one from Brazil and it was atrocious. Yeah, I don't even know where this is from. This ain't good. It's mango season, guys. So if you're in Jamaica, please eat for both of us.
So United States really taking control of the game, looking more alert than us. Whoa, almost scored. Whoa, what? Jamaica living dangerously.
What a save, but we're lucky, brother. That me I tell you.
Yeah, we need to make some adjustment in the middle of the park. Try to keep the ball. We're not keeping the ball. Would be interesting. Probably now is the time to likely put on a dance.
Change, brother. Change, brother. If we not change, man, I'm gonna score.
Yeah, man. We need to probably make a change, man. Oh, the rebound. I miss kick it. Miss kick it and kick it on him own play, you know. Oh. Hopefully that miss penalty will come back on to still.
Yo, the goal is coming for United States, you know. We need to make a midfield change, brother.
Yeah, we need to do something, man.
I think I saw Daniel Johnson warming up, so he might be coming on.
Oh, so another shot by American, just over the post by Roldan.
Why the coach takes so long to take off the number 15? Change, coach, change. Jesus Christ, brother. Take off the 15, I'm tired.
A lot of body are tired. We'll have option now, we'll have Russell.
Yeah, but we have option, but we need to use it or wait till the man them score back.
Yeah, we need to do a
We have to make the change, brother. We midfield and walk, brother. Danger that, brother. Them not stop until the man them score, brother.
Yeah. So Lambert doing some hard working in the middle of the park, but Latibody may need to get some adjustment. So a free kick for America in the middle of their half. That's actually Corey Burke on the bench warming up. That's interesting. Not Shamar Nicholson, not Whisper. So Jamaica have been struggling to receive to take the ball from America, but America miss kick goes to low, plays it back to Andre Blake. Andre Blake swings it long.
Corey Burt looks like he's coming on.
Yeah, he's the one on the bench. He's looking to be.
Well, he's on the touchline, so he's stripped and ready to go. So he looks like he's definitely coming on. Who's he coming on for? What is a straight down the middle? Is he coming? Well,
I
McKellen
would want to think he could be. Leon Bailey look like he's playing at like a number 10 now. Or Michael Antonio.
Oh, the coach, I wait till the man him score, then he make the change. Make the change, coach.
I think that's probably, well.
Relax, guys.
I doubt that he would take off Michael Antonio. Maybe you probably put Corey Burke in, like, probably stick to the 4-4-2 and probably would take off likely even Leon Bailey.
Yeah.
You get more. Corey Burke will do more running and chasing. So he's gonna come off actually for look like it's Michael Antonio is coming off.
So why the coach take off Lottie Body in the midfield? Take off the change coach in the midfield, man.
So Antonio off for Burke.
I thought so. Straight down the middle,
Quite
right?
interesting. Many person would, he's gonna likely play the number 9. Many person would probably have Corey Burke as the 4th. He will be behind the likes of Shamar Nicholson and even Adujan Whisper Richard.
Why are you guys saying, oh boy, what's going on?
I guess we're struggling to retain possession of the ball. America look to bail out from the back.
Well, we're inside the 75th minute. I think that's where we're all at. And Jamaica is still leading 1 goal to the good, thanks to Damian Lowe.
The fans are nervous, Tallawah.
I can tell. I must be the only one who isn't nervous.
I think everybody probably in the stadium, America probably is nervous as well. They want to score back.
Crystal, line up the post match, because Butler text me, you know. Say, come on, you know. So line up the post match from now, because this done at the post match, you know. We're not stay long on this, you know.
All right.
Yeah, line it up right now.
So Jamaica struggling to take control of the ball. Ball swings in. Lovely defending by Damian Lowe.
No, man, the coach are joking, man. The coach really a joke, man. The coach really a joke, brother. Really a joke with the coach, man.
Nice hustling by Leon Bailey. Wow. Nice kill by Leon Bailey. Passes through. And is that a foul? That's a foul. So Leon Bailey, nice defending work. Thinking he was a solid 2 player right there. Yes. good to see Jamaica playing out the ball from the back. So Damian Lowe must be confident with the defenders in front of him. Coach looking a little relaxed to Crystal. I don't know if you stream up to par.
Yeah, relax like myself.
Yeah, if they look too concerned still.
Come on, coach, man. Coach, you have to make the adjustment in the midfield, brother.
So hopefully, yeah, I think he needs to adjust something. Probably even Daniel Johnson needs a ball handler in the midfield, make like the pass. Somebody who can string the passes together, get Leon Bailey and get Damari Gray involved more. Interesting that him put on Corbett though. 2 changes him make. Players that plays in
Coach a
Wembley.
joke, man. The coach a joke, brother. You know, realize a forward player than that. Man need to take off Lottie body here, brother.
I can say Damian Lowe has been put in probably a man of the match. I would say man of the match performance. Proving him doubters wrong. And it's interesting how Jamaica playing, we're not sitting back, this is something that I always criticize Jamaica for. I always just seem to want to sit back, especially when they score first. So they have been high pressing them even while we're leading still.
Yo, the coach a really a joke, brother. The man a really a joke, brother. Come on now, Brazil, man. Come on, Bobby Reed, come back to the midfield and walk, brother. Bailey, bring on the midfield and the man. Watch out. Watch out.
By the American, blocked by Jamaica. Warburg tried to.
Yo, coach, take off the midfield. Yo, man, tell us, yo.
So maybe Ryan can get him wish because Lottie Bodier is actually down. Holding his hip. They say you can get a wish though, Ryan. Probably more will come after. A good block by him still. Seems to be up back.
Crystal, drop the link in the comment section, yeah?
It's there already.
Oh, you done already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of body are trying to cheer up the Jamaican fans. Leon Bill, whoa. That's what Leon or Bobby. Bobby. Man, I hold on on him shirt now. Oh. The second yellow card for Jamaica. That's the second yellow card, right? So now Lawrence is on a yellow now. The fair one. How far are they now, Crystal?
I am 82.06.
Oh, that's a minute over.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm just a minute over. Can call it a minute and a half over.
Okay.
You know, say the coach really now watch the game because if you realize the core worker run from all the way pass out Natty Body to close it down. Cut off Natty Body and the man coach you need fresh legs. What a coach I move like Tupper with more so.
Well, look like him gonna answer your call. Him have Daniel Johnson looking to come on now. I'm gonna answer your call, man, right? I know who him a take off though.
Have to be Natty Body, brother.
So 5 minutes still a 90th mark. Jamaica still leading 1-0 over the defending champion, United States of America in Chicago. Another player down for Jamaica. How the referee continue the game and the ball are down? What kind of thing that you see that Tallawah? Oh, probably you're not up.
I
The
just
ball
saw
a
him
little.
give Andre Blake a
But,
yellow
but, but,
card.
no, but we have 1 hour ball of them down on the field and a choke come in. The referee is supposed to stop the game. The man does not stop it now. The ball go out of play and 1 hour play them down. He's not supposed to continue. That's Leon Bailey down. That's joke thing. Oh, goal. I know them with a score back, man. Them score back, equalize. Yeah, no.
Coach a bumbo. Yo, the coach a joker. When the man them get the throw, the man for make the change. Fucking idiot, man. The coach a joker, brother.
Mute, right, mute.
Ryan, calm down. Calm down, right? Calm down. Boy, guys, sometimes football can get the worst out of you. Trust me. We've all been there, so apologies for that. But yeah, sometimes that's why it's good. It's easy said than done, but it's sometimes better not to have your emotions too involved because can get the better of you. But as you can tell, based off Ryan's reaction and our lovely panelists, they found the equalizer.
every time of them ball, the same goal them must score upon we, brother. We don't deal with the cross, But the coach a joker. I blame the coach. The coach will make the change, brother. And slow down the game, brother. Sure.
You should take control of the game.
Brother, every time. He and the man from the change, brother. Come on, coach, man. Come on, man.
So bring it. So I take off.
And look what the man do again. Brother, look what the coach do again. Brother, make the change the coach and put in the 2 midfielder and man slow down the game. The man to make the change. The man I call Leon and I ask Leon. Take off Leon, brother. Jesus Christ, coach.
But it just goes back to what I was
Brother,
saying.
the man have Daniel Johnson, then the man bring on a strike. Coach, give you the game, man. Poor management, man.
It just goes back to what we were saying in the halftime team talk, guys, where, I was saying that this is how we know just how far Jamaica has come in terms of improvements. Again, the one thing that's failed us in the past is not playing to the whistle. And we unfortunately shoot ourselves in the foot and handed the host the advantage, and they've crept themselves back into the game and they've pulled the trigger and found the equalizer. So whilst we can sit here and say we've made improvements, but old habits clearly die hard.
Demar Gray coming off, making his debut, getting an assist. Daniel Johnson come on for him. Jamaica have a corner now. Can we clean sitting at the last? Oh. No, but bad.
Title for this.
Goal. Oh.
Yo, man, I tell you, yo, Jano, brother, I can't believe this, brother. I can't believe what the coach do. I just cannot believe it. Brother, 3 minutes left on the clock. What you supposed to do? You have Bailey out on the pitch, you have Gray out on the pitch. What you do? The man them get a show. Slow down the game by making the change them. And now the coach make no change, brother. Game management, brother. I know you want a goal, then you take off when in there. Come on, coach, man. Come on, me see, brother. The midfielder walk, brother. The man they make about 2 midfield change. And change come on and social legs.
Be careful to lose this, because 7 minutes the man them add on. I'm gonna say
7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes of additional time.
Oh Jesus, that's
Ball swings over. Oh, all right. This is a game that we should win this game still. I think we sit back. We should take control of the game, because we know America they will come at. We should take control. I think it was a poor clearance by Lamborghini. Though.
Every goal, watch it. We have about 5 man in the box. And we have about the outnumber the man in the box. I was still I can't see the same goal. Sure. The coach, man. Let me see that coming up. You can't smell it and the coach will see that. Come on, coach, man.
No.
We'll pay these big money for. Come on, man.
Oh wow.
Confirmed looking disappointed. We can look back on it and say maybe the decision making depend. Well, even though Antonio could have missed a penalty, I'm feeling say he should have been.
Brother, even the penalty gone, brother. It gone, brother. You lead, brother. 3 minutes left. Management the game, no man. Come on, bro. It was just so, me see it coming, brother. And the coach, imagine man them get the two, That's when the coach will make the change and slow down the game, The man bring on Kobe, brother. When the man for bring on midfielder. You never need to move Anthony, brother. Let somebody walk, brother. Cause the man tired, brother. Come on, coach, man. You're joke, man. Me are going to the press conference, you know. Tell him straight, man.
Ryan, don't go into that press conference.
Because see a professional.
just if you're gonna go in there, just be professional. Because at the end of the day, you have an image to uphold, and you also represent all of the YouTubers them as well. So if you're gonna go in there, walk with your common sense for your sake. Forget all the other YouTubers. As a matter of fact, think about you as a brand and as a dad as well. So go ahead and go into the press conference if you want, but keep it professional.
I make Tallawah speak for you, because Tallawah know if you nice it up, you know. Yeah, that's true.
I'm so disappointed. Yo, boy, I don't know, brother.
Take my approach. Try to remove your emotions from this game, because Jesus is beautiful at times, but my God, it's cutthroat.
After we draw this game now, we can't tap the group again, you know. We can't tap the group again.
But that's our problem now. Our problem is seeing out games.
That's exactly what me and you were talking about in the halftime team talk, though.
Yeah, man, we have a problem seeing out games.
That is it. We have a problem when it comes to playing to the final whistle. Until I see those types of improvements, I'm not going to jump the gun and say that we've changed or we have a team, because you're not doing the fundamental basics. It's the basics.
But they said the second half should come at them and continue the pressure and keep control. We have the game. So when you make them keep on having the ball and know a bounces around, all them are doing are growing a confidence, you know.
Absolutely.
And it'll make you do more work. Or when you have to chase the game, you do more work.
Yeah, using more energy.
Hey, me not lie to you, Tallawah. You know I'm disappointed. Look at the team now. Just look at the team. The eye line where the forward line, where the front time bring with the freshness. Just take a look at the team now, brother. With 10, with the forward a little bit more. When I sit back too deep, invite the pressure. The coach blunder, man. The coach blunder, Bridging.
Yeah, he massive blunder where the coach is concerned.
But surprisingly, I'm not take off none of them. I'm not take off Lottibody or Lambert.
Oh, Jesus. Feel like the only time we can get the better of USA is when it comes to track and field.
So 1-1
Anyway, I'm disappointed now. I'm gone over the post match, you know. I'm gonna rant over this.
You're gonna start the post match?
I'm on YouTube, man. Calm down the mad with no man.
You're gonna start the sports.
I'm gonna start it because I want to call me and get right now.
All right.
Well, answer them, man.
Are you in? Okay, everything is set up. If you have any problems, let me know.
Tell it, I'll go over there. So just watch it and think.
Okay, I'll come in the studio soon. So actually, let me go ahead and drop the link to the next game, to the post match, in the comment section for you guys, so you can go and click on the post match. Ryan's gonna lead that one. I don't know if you're gonna be hearing from myself because he seemed quite heated at the moment, and it's gone past 5 a.m. here. So I don't think you're probably going to be hearing from me on the post-match reaction. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to speak because he's clearly pissed. And That's full time, guys. We have to unfortunately share the points. I'm gonna let. Oh, where you there, Ryan? Oh yeah. Yeah, I was like, how is he speaking? Yeah, go on, do your thing. I'm gonna close off on this stream now then. Go on. All right, guys. I'm gonna close off on this stream. Massive thank you, I should say, to my lovely co-host. I think this is the first time that we've actually sat for a full game together. Long may it continue.
Yeah, that's true. Normally in the comments.
Who do you support? Who's your football team?
Arsenal. It's Lannis, right? Actually, Arsenal is spelled the opposite way.
Yeah?
Yeah, Gunners.
All right. Well, that's probably why we get on. So I'm gonna close up the stream, and then you guys can just go over and watch the post-match reaction again on my channel, Tallawah TV on Elite Sports TV with Ryan LFC. I'll see you guys over there in a few. If you don't plan on joining us for the post-match reaction, thank you for blessing us with a moment of your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a lovely Sunday when it comes. Eat for both of us. And I will be seeing you guys soon. Again, massive thank you to my lovely guests and to you guys there in the comment section for riding. Carlos, good to see you again. God bless you all. And you know how it goes. Until next time.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.